Okay. The topic of mine is called Moving Minds. So my problem of practice was how can we create a new way for students to learn that promotes movement in the classrooms? I teach health and PE. So this summer when I was working in my classroom, I thought trying to incorporate some flexible seating, but then take it a step further and how can kids actually be active while also sitting there for the 50-minute class period. Why I find that it's a problem, and especially in our area, childhood obesity, it's a rising problem in the U.S. We're the sedentary lifestyles of the Fortnites and the kids just wanting to play video games or sit on their phones, and developing the poor eating habits. So how can we also help them, taking it from the content also, but also helping them be active in the classroom too, because not every student at our school gets to have the PE class. So my strategy implementation was incorporating a fit desk into my classroom. And I'll show you a picture of that also. So it's just the folding exercise bike. I got 3 of them. So it's a workstation also, so students can be pedaling, and it's showing them, how many calories they're burning and how far they're going and how long that they're doing it. But it also has a spot for their Chromebook or for their notepad. Here's a picture of it. So you can see I have them in the back of my room. I have 3. When we first got them, the kids were excited. It was kind of like, I want to get there first. So we had to come up with a rotation, for who could use it. Some teachers use it also. It's great for the planning period to come in and get a little bit of exercise. But if you can see here, this was a spot. This also flips up so they can put a book there also, or their Chromebook, different things. But then it also it shows them, how far they've come, so they kind of get to see, what they've done. Here's just some students in action. Measuring the data, have the distance, it shows them how long they've done it and then how many calories they've burned each class period. What I did for student feedback, I used one of my classes, just gave them a survey here. And, I feel better after using the Fit Desk. You can see most of them were either strongly agree or agree. Didn't have any negative feedback with it. Only I think they want more of them instead of just 3, so everybody could do it, which would be my goal. I feel that it improves my overall mood, agree and strongly agree, improving their concentration. And then I'm glad that it's available to increase physical activity during the class period. Because you'd be surprised, and it's not always just the athletes and the students that actually get into it, but it's the ones that really don't get it outside of the school day and don't participate in extracurricular activities that want to use it also. And then I enjoy having it. You can see most are strongly agree. And then obviously it's going to increase their daily physical activity. But, I'm very short and to the point, but, I found that it's been a great tool for the kids. They're all excited about it. I have kids that aren't even in my class that stop and pick, what is that? It's just something that you don't see every day. So it's been a good tool to have. Does anybody have any questions? No, y'all are an easy group. Thank you.